All right, let's go check on this upcoming match. You know what we can do? Let's go take a look at the standings. Just get a reminder of how these teams did. So, Quick Esports, we're your second seed here. Already sent down into the lower bracket. So were Team Peps, both tied at 8-3. Both were, I mean, your top two teams other than Virtus Pro, and now immediately face each other in the lower bracket for this lower bracket round 1. How this one didn't end up on the mainstream, I don't know, but okay. Because I think this is going to be a banger match. This is going to be a banger match. Was Ilios, Kings, Rover, Sapi, Hana, Oka, and Shambali Monastery. We're getting clash here. We're getting some clash here. Apologies. That the timer said that the ban phase wasn't supposed to start until 12 after the top of the hour, to be precise. So they kicked that off a little early, but hey, that's good. We can go ahead and get into the other loser bracket round 1 matchup.
Ready for battle.
Tip is 5. Thank you for the follow. Roadhog alert! Roadhog alert! Alright, tried to go for a Maywall ambush into the backline. There was nobody there. Hattori and the rest of Quick Esports just setting up shop on top of the windmill. Tori catches an isolated Stelios on the outside. So far, Quick Esports, I mean, doing a decent job of bouncing in and off at this point. They've denied first cap, but Stelios eventually will find Kid. And then that's going to be Team Peps coming up with the first control. As Pat comes up with a pick on the exit. So a bit of an early dance, just trying to poke and prod from the outside. Quick's never really able to find any opening. Forced to make a move by the pressure of the clock. Have to touch to try to deny that cap, and it ends up just leaving a vulnerable spot in the armor there for Quick. Ooh, predictions here. Honestly, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I wasn't sure what these teams are going to be running into this meta. I'd say Peps have the better backline. I don't know. I'd give Hattori the edge up front over Crocs if we're going tank to tank matchup. I think the DPS is where I'm a little undecided. I mean, Kid's been playing for as long as I've been casting, which says something. Definitely has the experience. Also has a pulse bomb ready to go. FD God dancing around over the top. Can't try to get that. Ops to try to just take down Zerion instead. Whoops. You are no longer alive. You are no longer alive. So only 3 players left here for Quick Esports. 75% on the board for Team Peps. And this is looking like a swift 100-0. Oh, I probably should have reset the Preds, since they started way later than I was anticipating. That's okay. Oh well. Alright. Clean around for Team Peps, kick things off. Okay. Another interesting pick here out of Crocs. Right into the Wrecking Ball. And I gotta say, so far, EMEA have, they have not disappointed as far as what kind of compositions we have seen. It has been all over the map. A lot of creativity. A little bit of a turntables here now with Hattori on the Orisa. They're able to kind of fortify this point first. Ooh, that's a good pick from FD God, though. How did you find that? The backline here for Peps, and this is what I was talking about, where this backline has so much experience and so much lethality. It's Zerion and FD God who find the first 2 picks here to start things off on Lighthouse. Still percentage advantage here for Quick. Coming up on an ult advantage as well. Oh, that is a high flight. Crocs, I can't believe Crocs got that pick. That was wild. Just getting up in the face. We sure I don't have wings on this Wrecking Ball. We put some a jetpack on this thing. Hammond, what did you do? Big slam into the back. Catches an isolated Ken in the corner. I can't believe Ken was able to get out of that one alive. Doing a good job to do so. Tori now comes up on the ultimate. He's just going to make a move onto the objectives. The rest of the team's going to make it there as well. Okay, Lauren picks up along the way. Still a scrim going on inside of the cage. It looks like Quick are able to win it out on both fronts. So Tori putting a lot of pressure down on the point itself. And this will get the flip. Oh, his Crocs is just a touch late with Zerion to try to stall that out for a little bit longer. So 30-50 with a whole lot of ultimates available for both sides. War chests full, brimming with check marks. Saul, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. All right, consider the rest here to kick things off. Pac's going to run in and drop the pulse. Lands the stick, but doesn't quite get anything done. I think landed on the array, so he's able to fortify out of it. And speaking of, it's going to be a Terra Surge thrown onto this point alongside the orbital array. It's still just a 1-for-1 trade on the objective. Southbarrier from FD God only hits them in Crocs, but that might be enough to win out in this tank duel, but Ken's already killed everybody else with this overclock. Quick Esports maintain control 66-50 on this point. A very close Lighthouse. A lot of ults thrown into that fight. 7 to be precise. 4 of those coming out of Team Peps, and they have to go back to the drawing board when it's all said and done. You still have this duplicate to work with. Oh, Zerion with a huge purple. Hitting Lauren with that Bionade was a feat there out of Zerion. What a great opener. The perfect tool here to get Team Peps right back into this map.
Thanks for the upgrade. Scaling up.
Tori's off the eraser onto the high ground. Well, back in spawn now. Okay. Hello? It wouldn't change bombs. It was like stuck sinking through the floor.
Winston. You're powered up. Get in there.
So it's now nanoed up. 90% on the board here. Crocs has the primal to work with too if they needed it. Went to go take down Lore, but Crocs had already got the job done. Now it's Crocs headed into the back line looking for some supports. I'm going to stay back here, hold both the supports down, try to keep Hattori from getting any heals. The orbital ray has been launched. Now the primal popped here from Crocs. Able to get through one, get through two. Has got Yoam caught in the corner, but they're stuck in their own orbital ray. Has to change the juggle to the opposite side. Meanwhile, it's allowed Ken a chance to get back into this thing. Lauren, the only one left in this 99-99 fight in a 1v2 against Crocs in pack. Just looking to stall for as long as they can, but that is going to be the map. Team Peps will take Ilios in the 1-0 lead. All right, some stats there from map 1. God, they're just loading right in here. Okay, we are headed into Kings. Let's see. It was a Hollywood band. They're out of Quick Esports. So we get ready to head into EO Kings Row. I didn't get a chance to really look at these stats. What stands out? What stands out? Crocs on the tank, 19-3. Roadhog, Winston. Seems no matter what Crocs brought to the table, they were hard to kill. Doing a ton of damage as well. Not quite as much as Satori on the other side. Still leading the team. All right, let's get into Kings Row. Oh, we did get a side swap, didn't we? Here, let me go do something fun with the camera. Y'all can watch how this defense is going to set up. Let me go swap sides for you real quick.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A. I'm here.
Quick ambush through hotel. Kid immediately picking up a kill on Estelios. And look at the flip. Look how quickly these sides flipped. As Crocs ran around the other direction. It was just a ring around the rosy through hotel. Now the attackers are up top, and Kin has their second of the fight. Johan stacking one on top of it. This is going to be a lightning fast one and done for Quick Esports. You got Crocs caught inside of the pub. Crocs is able to get away. Oop, cap. Guys, cap. Tori leaps into the back line. Still no ult. That was such a fast fight. Neither team much above, 2/3 of the way to their first ultimates. I'd say that Yoham and Lauren are fairly close, but Stelios takes Kin down early out of this fight. Pack is going to drop in through the window alongside Crocs to get very aggressive. Here back into kind of the point A territory. And taking a Tori down. Now Crocs is all the way on the back stairs. Oh, didn't quite make the jump. Yoham with the Castaño rush out of here. Tori's going to go ahead and pop the Primal Rage. Inside this house, this could be a vicious Primal. There was an orbital tossed in from the other side, but Xeron get taken down so fast. I mean, I think it made it onto the battlefield. I think. At the end of the day, it still doesn't matter. Ult got used. Fight win for Quick Esports, so they're able to fight their way out of spawn. Important fight for the back corner. The hardest fight for the attackers on Kings Row. Sunbury engage in lieu of that right into the cage fight here from the other side. Pack close to the Death Blossom is going to drop it right in the middle, finding 3. Everybody just held together, all closed up, bunched, holding hands. Pack there to sing them some kumbaya and put them to bed. Kane instrumental in that one and done on point A. Now with an overclock coming in here. The cart has drifted back to the second quarter. Vittoria with the engage on the back of the speed ring. Already got one support, looking for another. Zerion staying so elusive, managed to escape with less than 25 health. The Tori now comes back in to see if they can finish their dinner, but no, the peel is too good. Stelios comes up with the pick, now going on a flank. Meanwhile, it's up to Lauren to try to hold this front line. Keep an eye on, yeah, Stelios is going to get ran off of that flank. Ooh, Lauren thought about giving chase. Still no one's been able to muscle through the big health bar of Crocs just yet. Hattori has returned into this fight. Orbital Ray out from the defense, exploding forward. This is going to force Quick's Esports in all directions. Look how scattered they end up on the back of it. Can they regroup here? They're looking to. Nicely done. Between Strubber and Lauren, they're able to kind of force Crocs away, and we get a conjoined effort. In the counter punch coming out for Quick Esports. The overrun thrown in alongside the rally, though, and there's no counter punch to be had. And as Quick Esports draw their hand to see if they can return a haymaker, they just get punched in the mouth. Never able to land any kind of counter punch. Jesus? Tori coming up on yet another Primal Rage. Oh, FD got in trouble. Yeah, FD got just kind of gets stuck out a little bit further than they needed to. This time, both supports fall. As Lauren Shadow steps in to... Actually, Wraith formed in, excuse me, to see if they can find Crocs on the way out. And Tori bites off more than they can chew. And there's still room for a recontest. Okay, never mind. Okay, it was a little closer. I thought with the Tori going down, there might have been an opportunity for Crocs to try to overrun back onto the objective. Is actually still looking to take advantage of the lack of take, but Tori makes it back in time, where Ken is going to go ahead and pop this overclock. Lauren down to the inside, which means no Death Blossom here. It's just the pack Death Blossom. And Crocs finding all the goods on the back of it. Crocs getting the broken keyboard in. Also allowed Zerion to get up to the rest of that ultimate. So it was actually kind of smart. And we're going to get the orbital ray immediately. Pac was playing on the backline, playing on the flank, finds both supports early in this fight, but Lauren has managed to counterpunch a 3v3 now, and the Reaper's going face to face. Strubber here to back up Lauren, so Pac is just trying to Wraith form out of there. Lauren tries to give some chase, but great peel there out of FD God and Zerion. You saw the whip shot out of FD God, force Lauren back. Now Hattori's turn to engage. Yoham coming up on this orbital ray. It's a duplicate there out of Stelios, picking up the Reaper, so 2 Reapers here for the other side. Lauren gets stunned out of their Death Blossom by the rally of FD God. Less than a minute to work with. For Quick Esports, they do have that orbital. It's been slow moving, though. Team Peps have done a very good job of upping the tempo here, of going first a lot of the time, and it's kept Quick Esports from being able to stage and set up for these ult fights. Now the orbital raid comes in. You do still have Pat caught on the outside. Hattori makes that raid, chases them off of that small flank. Shallow flank is probably more accurate. Lauren and Tori stationed on some high ground. Keep an eye on Stelios trying to push through. Tori makes the raid and moves to intercept. But Pac is now on the point, trying to win out this 2v2. He's going to come in behind with a Death Blossom in the hallway. Doesn't even need it. It's just opposite. Just put the barrel of the shotgun right in the back of Strubber and Lauren. Now with 5 seconds to go, Kin trying to save the day with the overclock. And Tori's able to get Crocs out of that corner, but the cage fight is in. And Pac has the Death Blossom to seal this defense. Oh, that's a raid back. And off the Juno. Oh, okay, no, it's going to be Kiri Juno instead of the Bridge Juno. I'm curious why. Is this on the hit scan? Is this to try to take high ground, seeing the high ground defense versus the low ground statue defense? I think is what this must have been. Because you can see how Zerion's immediately able to find this angle and force them off of that high ground right into Crocs' welcoming arms, using the Suzu to protect the escape. Lauren had managed to push in deep behind statue, but Wraith forms out back to the safe side. Does mean they don't have a cooldown to really work with here. Has to just kind of shell up inside the hotel. And eventually just shadow steps to the high ground. Trying to find FD gun on the back. Lauren's able to cut him down. Hattori's so low on health here, though. Stelios finds that. I should have gotten the Stelios pop, sorry. Not to the other Maga. That was a bit confusing. Cut back to Kin here, see if they can hold this. Ah, Shubber falling. Yep, that's just going to be Kin beating feet on out. To Bez Kosas. I appreciate the follow. So what it done for both teams on their attack, which means Quick has to have a nice delay here on points point B. Cannot give this up. Want it done. Then you got to survive through this Kitsune Rush. They're going to use an orbital ray to do it, but it ends up being a trade. Lauren comes up with the difference makers. It's 2 in the fight already. There's the third. Lauren with a nice 4K. Amidst the opponent's Kitsune Rush and able to beat FD God to that orbital ray. Yoham has the most important ult of the fight. Perhaps of the map so far. Putting a much needed stop to that momentum. Whoop! Lauren with the shadow step looking to get out of there. Crocs is already on the objective, by the way. Yep. Stelios is going to give chase. Both of them trying to converge. Lauren gets stunned. Oh, just sitting there point blank. Shadow forms in place. The bailout there from the Tori. And it's up in a 2v1. Pack Death Blossoms inside it all. Cage fight thrown in here from Fattori. Oh my goodness. That was tiny Overwatch if I've ever seen it. Also, what is this Cardboard Reaper? What is this skin? Overclock out of Kid beautifully. Taking down Stelios with a nice 2-shot. Gonna find FD God as well. So Ken with some very powerful positioning up on top of the subway. Finds a big 3-piece in response to the 4K coming through the fight before. Ooh, Lauren, you trying to give chase here? Lauren will get it. All right, so the big brig swap now out of FD God. Okay, Lauren position into the backline, stunned out of the Death Blossom. This was an overrun. Now we're gonna get the Crocs cage fight into the mix. Lauren trying to be the hero, and Crocs shuts it down. I mean, easy to forget the overrun can stun you out. I'm not saying Lauren forgot, but you're looking for the rally. Making sure FD God's not gonna stun you yet. I don't know if you ever expect the Maw to come out of nowhere to interrupt the Death Blossom. Now with 3.5 to go, Crocs is just setting up shop on top of the box of victory. That is the Cardiac. Oh no, that's not the Cardiac he is. That is just them on fire. Be another overclock here out of Ken, trying to hold this defensively. A lot of damage thrown into Crocs. They do safely back away using that overclock. And Pack was hidden, hiding over off of many, but gets cleared out of there. And it's so smart. Quick doing a good job amidst that to be sure and check the corners. Not leave Pack kind of entrenched in a vulnerable spot holding this Death Blossom. Good opener from Ken. Oh, make it 2. Too late for Kinpov? I like how Crocs comes running in out of nowhere. When I heard the shout, I thought that was Hattori going to like chase the kill. So it's Crocs coming from Quick Esports backline. Of course it is. Oh, server just died. All right, we're back. This is my connection to the server just died. Lauren just chases Crocs around, relentlessly pursuing the Malga. Rally up top, kept FD, got alive though, and is still hanging on to the box of victory alongside Pack. Hattori trying to just cut the sustain out from underneath this comp. Pack ends up inside the drink. Bit of a reset there from Peps. Less than 2 minutes to go. Update Gas T3 up 2-0 over Waspo No, currently in Runa Sapi. I wanted to pause that to make sure. I realized I saw that playing in the background. Cage fight thrown in. And this is off of Crocs. This is Death Blossom in over the top as Lauren dropped in out of nowhere, but all they get is the immortality field. Now the response cage fight ends up being a death sentence, but Kin has yet another one. How many overclocks is Kin gonna get on this defense? I swear Kin is getting like an overclock every minute. Unreal generation. Lauren with a nice 3-piece during that fight as well, not to be overshadowed. Or ignored. 30 seconds remain for Quick to tie up this series. Duplicate used early. Quick have no ults to work with. Johan 15% away from the orbital ray to try to hold on to this, and Crocs has already picked up a kill. That orbital ray thrown into the back of the fight, but Pax has got that Death Blossom in. And it's already a pair of kills, and Lauren is running away. Seemingly prey here for the Reaper on the other side. The sandwich is complete with the orbital up front and no survivors from the defensive Quick. With 26 seconds to go, this is looking like a Team Peps match point. All right, some map 2 stats there for you. We're going to get a side swap headed into this next map. I'm just going to go ahead and do that for you. Crocs 43-8. My goodness. Pack at 42-7 on the Reaper as well. Compared to Lord on the other side. I mean, both, a mere 200 damage separate the two Reapers. And look at the damage output from Kin versus Stelios. I mean, more than doubled. God. Woo! Still, it's Quick Esports just fall a little shy. 20,000 damage out from Kin, leading the team. Almost leading the server, shy of Crocs' 21k. All right, let's see if I can go. We got a moment now. We actually have a moment to breathe here. Let's see if we can go fill this out. All right, Peps banned Busan. We said Quick banned Hollywood. Team Peps banned Coliseum. Heading into map 3. Was an Esperanza ban. Excuse me, not an Esperanza ban. A Throne of Anubis ban. And then Suravasa actually banned out. You never see Suravasa banned out. Interesting. Interesting. And then a Watchpoint Gibraltar ban. So finally getting caught up in all my bans there. There we go. So we're headed into Rudasapi here. It's quick esports map pick as they look to try to start the reverse sweep. We're still waiting on players to join here. Bear with us just a second. Meanwhile, let's get an update from what's going on in this series. Get you live there. Yes. Yes, Coach Raylini. No, Raylin? I said that right, Raylini. Yes, we are in lower bracket round 1. So, Gas T3 up 2-0, but look at the meterage up top. Waspo know we're 2 meters away from a full cap. And Quick certainly currently sitting up 2-0 as well. We'll get your score ticker updated down below. See, this is where I'm so happy that that just says watch. Yay! Thank you, you too. All right, looks like we're actually ready to get in this thing. That's enough of our copyright-free music. Let's get in some Runasapi. Alex98, thank you for the follow. Oh, Crocs is once again showing us something fun. As we get the Reinhardt here alongside a Cassie and a Sombra. Fast rotation. They're along coast side there for Team Peps. They make the read, though, that quick esports aren't going to oblige. And typically, you see both teams try to fight over coast. Keep an eye on Lauren, though, who's managed to sneak in all the way behind. Early pin on Hattori. Tried to get the manual hack onto it as well, but Hattori lands the slam. And then guy gets battered down. Lauren coming in to try to back this up after finding a pick on the Stelios. And it's a +2 here for Quick Esports. Quick, well, maintained as a +2. Without their tank, though, there is a moment of opportunity. Oh, Lauren sneaks that kill through the shield to find Zerion. Put an end to that fight. First percentage in favor of Quick here to kick things off. Thank you, both. Look at the future. You betcha. Thank you for being here. You kidding? All right. Oh, Stelios got hit. Stelios was invisible and just got accidentally popped by a rail shot. That's an AMH just trying to hold this thing. Pack is going to find get through it immediately. Pack finds 2. Pack finds 3. Pack misses a bunch of shots, but Yohim dies anyway. What a turnaround. I mean, Croc's dying early in that fight. Let's go check in on this. What's going on over here? Okay. Stelios is out.
Let's make some progress.
No resting. We're almost there.
But especially with Croc's dying so early, and it looked like such a huge positional advantage there for Hattori and Quick Esports. What a turnaround with the Ant Matrix out of Zerion and setting Pack up for success there in that second fight. Now the lead within the grasp of Team Peps here. Pack Deadeye. Good enough for the lead. Thank you, Reinhardt. I just said that. I just said that. All right, Lauren throwing some shots. Oh, what a boop! What a boop! That's going to keep Crocs in the corner. What a play. Now the Death Blossom onto these three. Oh, they're too low. You don't even need it. You don't even need it. Lauren finds two. Does eat Emmanuel Hacken. There's a couple players kind of harassing them from the outside. Did we get a sound barrier throughout that, or did we get a swap from FD God? Was there a sound barrier? I did not see a sound barrier. I think it was a... y'all correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Now I'm second guessing myself. Wasn't FD God on the Juno, though? Am I crazy on that? That's going to be the EMP out of Stelios hitting 4. But they're immediately brought down. The Shatter is good, though. Still, Lauren Death Blossom's in the middle of it. Hattori's able to just overrun through it. And despite an EMP Shatter combo... Quick are not dissuade at all. They just keep on marching forward. That's going to be the checkpoint picked up. I assume they're just going to bail on this now. We'll see how quickly their reinforcements show up. All right, Croc said no more Reinhardt. I know, sad face all around. Tori and Croc's having a bit of a staring contest here. The overrun to keep Pac from interrupting the rest of that fight. Pac eventually kills Satori, but it's bought enough time for Ken to strike back twofold. Oh, okay. I was going to just say, Stelios, I'm not surprised you didn't die to the initial rail shot, but that was a slick little combo. Gets the rail shot and the dropping disruptor shot as they fall off the ledge to find that kill, to secure that kill. And that's some of that experience. I was talking about Ken is a stalwart competitor. Has been along the past blue scene for a long time, and that was just some of that swift play. As Ken gets one with the overclock before being brought down, Xerion was close to their orbital, and it might be enough to give this advantage to Yoham and Hattori throughout this fight. Quick Esports with the only orbital ready in, and FD God with another sound barrel. This one I did not see the sound barrier either. Now we're going back over to the brig. Did Stelios get double cage? Oh no, Croc's that cage. Never mind. Chinese Dinos. Thank you for the follow. All right, we're rocking the satellite vectors. So Xerion getting kind of shut out that last fight. Not able to get the orbital rail all aligned. Ends up being the advantage here. Leverage into a fight win. It has not been clean. That's the pick that they needed. They're able to get Hattori out. And so Hattori opts to overrun back in. All right, so checkpoint picked up here from Team Peps. Crocs is out. Comes the drop down from the window. Rally thrown in. Only a few of quick drop down. The entire team doesn't make the drop down, and it was a really nice disengage out of the speed ring from Yoam, but really nice disengage out of quick to get away from that rally. Now we're gonna get the cage fight thrown in from Croc, and Pax is gonna Death Blossom right on top of it. It ends up being a Lauren though. The Lauren death through the fight, orbital as well as cage fight, and the Death Blossom from Lauren. And it's Yoham swinging back. And Yoham has now dropped an additional orbital once again. Oop, that damn tree. Let's check out this Kin overclock. Uh-oh. Yoab just gets caught in the middle, out in the open. We're just kind of floating out right above that center checkpoint. Oh, a very low Zerion. Keeps their head poked out long enough. Ends up just being a distraction. You still have Vittori kind of getting stalled out in the end. Less than 2 minutes to go. Less than 10 meters separates our two teams as the orbital is thrown in here from Zerion, and Stelios is going to duplicate a Reaper, picking up Schreber on the chase to the inside. Knowing Hattori was stuck behind him, they're going to focus down the tank, and Team Peps will take the lead on the back of that duplicate orbital combo. Still having Rally to work with, and Quick have not cycled back into their own ultimates just yet. Everything looking barren there for the Quick cupboard. Can they find some part of morsel to feast on? Can they eat it all? Oh, real quick, Esports gets starved out here in this lower bracket matchup. Pack is low. 1% away from the Death Blossom, and a Shadow Step out of the window. Wraith Form out of the window. I'm expecting an explosive move in from Team Peps, especially once Crocs gets this cage fight online. It's kind of a race between Crocs and Hattori to see who can get it first. Hattori runs in, is trying to get aggressive despite not having the ultimate ready, and gets melted because of it. Pack is able to stick the shotguns in, catch Hattori caught out. And now we're going to get a desperate fight out of Quick Esports to try to hold this. No ultimates suspended from either side. Dry fight from both teams. Team Peps with a, 13-meter lead? 18-meter lead, excuse me, I can maths. Dueling cage fights is going to keep Crocs from leaving. Also trying to block off some of the heals. They end up just melting both cages. Johan preemptively threw that orbital in, though. Zerion holds on to theirs. Now the orbital turned in on the other side. The rally from FD God stops Lauren's Death Blossom. Kin gets taken down as well. Pack comes up with 3 in this fight. And Team Peps hang on. It is going to be a 3-0. As we have to say goodbye to our second seed in the lower bracket round 1 match. Unreal. Congrats to Team Peps as they move on. Let me get some stats there for map 3. It started off so good for Quick. It started off so good. They had a good lead going. And it just slipped right through their fingers. Kin was so hot there at the beginning of that map too. I thought Kin and Hattori were gonna swing that one back. We're gonna keep Quick in this. Alas, the French squad was not having any of it. The experience of that back line coming in huge. 29-5 for Zerion on that Kiriko. Or Baptiste. Or Juno. They had him swapping around a bit, didn't they? Now I'm thinking about it.